guys, welcome back to another episode of Ask Master Anything. My name is Maria and I am here with Master Sri Akarshana. Namaste, Master.
Namaste.
Thank you very much for being here. I went through some of your questions and there was one that was really interesting. It was asked by Manisha Kagli and it was, how not to get scared when I see things in meditation. How to keep my eyes closed so that I can keep seeing.
Okay, so this question must be coming from somebody who's going in deep meditation. Most people, when they think they're meditating, they're just sitting there and trying to visualize, and this person is obviously really seeing things. Some people's third eye is more open, energies are more flowing naturally, so that's why they see things like that. The only way is just to, there's two things really, and this is something that I had to do when I was up in mountains with Grandmaster. The first thing is to build up strength. The second thing is to continue practice, but it should be done under guidance, meaning that random person who's going into deep meditation without any guidance, without any master or anybody guiding, they can get lost in there. And then they become unconscious, then who can account for that, you see? So, spirit needs to be strong. I'll tell you a funny thing. In the mountains, when we were doing the training, Grandmaster used to tell me to take this pot of water. We got to the top of the mountain, and then where there's this temple. And then he would give me a pot, and then he would said, we need to offer water. So I said, okay, where's the water? He says, yep, it's down the mountain. So down the mountain, there's a stream. He gave me this pot, and I say, down the mountain? He said, yeah, can you go and get the water to offer the water? I was like, yes. And it was very steep trek and very tired by the time we got up there, and it was a hot day, very hot. So he gives me the what do you call it, like a pot. It was about this size. Then I start trekking down, looking for this river. Then I found the river. When I scooped the water in, I realized there's a hole on the bottom of the pot. And I said, this must be some funny joke. You give me a pot with a hole in the bottom. So I was thinking, but Grandmaster just said, bring the water up, so I have to figure out something. So I'm like, okay, so put my finger on the hole and hold it. And then this very heavy pot full of water now, and I'm trekking back up again with this thing. And by the time I got up, there was maybe only half of it left. And I said, okay, here's the water. I said, there's a hole in the bottom. He said, yes, there is. I said, okay. He says, yeah, so offer it. I said, okay, what do I do? He said, just pour it over and offer, do your mantras and prayers. I said, okay, mantras and prayers. He said, okay, now go get some more. I say, okay. So anyway, we go back and forth maybe like 3, 4, 5 times like that. And it's very tough. We'll talk about like maybe 30 minutes each time like that. Then gets to the end of it, and then we go into meditation. He says, that is strength. I said, that was all for strength? He says, that was strength. I said, what was that? He says, practicing strength. I said, why are we practicing for the strength? This was before we did all third eye dimension travel, all that. I said, why are we practicing all this? He said, if your spirit isn't strong enough, he said, when we go in deep meditation, what happens if Cobra appears? What are you going to do? I was like, what do you mean? A Cobra appears. What would I do? I think I'll probably open my eyes and come out of meditation, right? He says, you'll see. Later on, when we go into deep meditation, as what Manisha is talking about there, we start seeing all types of beings from different dimensions, all types of creatures, animals, everything, and they're there. And you cannot escape. Because when it's like when you're in a nightmare and you want to get out of a nightmare, you don't just say, I'm in a nightmare, let's get out. You're stuck because you're consumed in that moment. So you're stuck. You either learn how you bring your strong spirit from this dimension into that spirit so that when you see things like that, you are not fazed, you are not scared. Or otherwise, it would be very troublesome in there. And so I think one thing, and because we know Manisha personally as well, is that for her will be to build up become a stronger spirit. Under guidance, under training, more physical training, train up the mind, just like we were practicing this morning. Every day we practice, become stronger. Is it tough? It's tough. Is it tiring? Do we wake up in the morning and say, yes, let's go practice? No, we don't. We think, let's get some more sleep. But we are training. When we train up that spirit energy, your spirit body, what happens when we close our eyes and we can go into deep meditation? It's very powerful, because then nothing can affect us. And when we can overcome big challenges in dream dimensions or meditation dimensions, guess what? Everything manifests 10 times, 100 times faster in this dimension. Your life changes. So first thing is building up strength in spirit. Second thing is follow guidance and continue the practice.
This also can be like referred to as in real life, how you do things in real life, because as you say, how you do everything is how you do anything. And if, for example, in your real life, awakened life, you are facing challenges as well, it can create fear on you, because you don't know, and while facing unknown things, it can make you feel fear. But if you're strong in spirit and you're strong in body, then you can also face those challenges in a much better way than if you don't like prepare yourself for that.
That's right. So it reflects. Everything will reflect. But if it's taken into dream dimension or meditation dimension, it's tougher and it's more powerful. So what we prepare here is not only for here. When we do spiritual journey, what we prepare in physical, yes, it interacts with physical reality and makes us stronger, mentally strong, everything, motivation. But in different meditation, real big miracles manifest. Small shift in meditation can change whole reality. But again, it must be done under guidance. People cannot play a guessing game. Otherwise, it can be dangerous also. People doing all these random Kundalini awakenings and all this is not good for people.
Yeah, when you say like guessing game, it brought to my mind like sometimes you are meditating and you think, like you can think or tell to yourself, am I imagining this? Is this real, or is this something that I'm truly seeing? So what would you say to someone who's like going through that phase of awakening? And
that's good. It's like a good phase, and everybody goes through that phase. When I close my eyes, I see something. Is it real? Is it not? Or am I just imagining? That's the beginning stages. How do we get from beginning stage to advanced and deep meditation and actually move into different dimension? Is when we start not questioning. So when we start witnessing everything that is happening, and we are not, is this real? Is it fake? Am I imagining? No. No questions. We are witnessing. Oh, interesting. No questions. When you have no questions, you will continue to move with that imagination, which is real. Visualization, which is real. Once you start going through there, you bypass the mind, and you are not limited to physical limitations with your doubts and fears, and you go enter deep meditation. So continue without questioning, witnessing, and go deep.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Master. And thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them, because it's our purpose to answer all of your questions. So remember to download the app if you haven't already. If you like this video, hit the like button. Remember to let us know where you're tuning in from. If you have any questions or any comments on this specific topic, let us know in the comment box below. And if you haven't already, remember to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Master. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you.